Very delicate.
Now, young cock in Agyapong, and in same Tuja, he had an interview with Connected Minds at all parties said, will be feel say, oh, Diane was sick, but then it is not so. In some way, aspect a whole lot of convo, being good things and can edit to
Let me tell you. When you have property at cantonments, $500,000, okay. Your rent will not be more than $4,000 a month.
Right.
But if you use the $500,000 to do business, and you make 10%
cash flow.
Okay, I'm just drawing your attention. I have so many houses here that I've regretted. Some of them I don't even know. So I don't remember unless I tell my cousin and so, let's go, those things. I've regretted because if I had invested that money in business, young man, I would have made a lot of money. I have over 277 houses in Ghana. And it's a waste. It's a waste. I've regretted buying those houses because I don't get people to rent them.
Because you are keeping them?
Yeah, because I'm keeping them.
But if you were selling them,
if I was selling them,
you get a cash flow.
Right. But I don't want to sell. I want to give it to my kids. I have many kids, so I want to share it for them. And my plan is, if you're a girl or a woman, you marry and your relationship doesn't work, you come back home, you have your properties, you can dispose of some of them to start business. I mean, this is how I think aloud to help. But in actual fact, if I have invested that amount of money in business, you know how much I'll be making. So renting...
it's a bit dicey.
Yeah, okay. Because you see, the house at cantonments, you can have one, it's okay, no problem, as a security or backup in case your business collapse. Your property becomes a fallback that you can dispose of. Because what C0llapse asked me, have you lost your business or collapsed, whatever? Yes. I think in 1990, I had 11 houses, but I had to sell 6 of them to start life again. Yeah, Tesano, Chemota. Yeah, I disposed of all those properties to start life again. And that time, anybody who, with the exception of the real estate guys building, anybody selling his property means he's broke.
Connected Minds Podcast.
Ebusiafo enunti we eyensema akompreku Agyapong edi abeto ho opache se eba no brokenness ana se eba ne se sike ni ubotoma. Sometimes properties be in terms of real estate ana adan esisi a chese nkofo tumi si edisi wa a chese mfa so bi eni so no etumi ma nkofo eko broke musika semba fompa. Now I don't know how true this is or whether you agree with this fact or not. Obi betimi argue aka say indeed edan sie ebia property bi awoya, it doesn't bring any money to you, of course. Ebia say why koye business and you know that every month or every week you are getting a profit on the business. But how about if you sell that property? Sell ton edan nso and edan so to me it grow in value. It is just like land. It is asase. It to me grow in value. And until a man news we better ho video we better ho no. Amagana for bebre na question the rationale behind in sema or can because probably it is out of personal experience and or share no can say be a dying probably he's saying it's a waste or dying baby a waste, but I don't know how true that is. Many about my patcho who opinion be concerning this that you can also chip in.
You see, Ken is right and wrong in a way.
Okay.
Ken to say I think the interview, maybe the communication I didn't come out clear for people to understand what he wanted to say.
Okay.
I didn't make us. You can't say that having houses, any assets. Houses alone means you can say asset on assets.
Okay.
But a land, you see, on a land itself near assets, the building itself too is an asset. But unfortunately, the building, it can devalue because as time goes on, one renovate, it loses its value and stuff. But then the land itself, it appreciates. 2000, in the year 2000, if a plot of land at cantonment was just like 10,000 cedis, now a plot of land at cantonment No, that is cities.
Okay.
Say 10,000 cities, and then a plot of land at cantonments. Unya Krobian by 500,000.
Sure.
Okay, it has appreciated in value. Now, can you say, if I open a business near the idea, I'll have made money. You would have made money, but businesses too. The outcomes are too. It's either you can win or you lose or you fail.
True.
What you say? So the whole thing painted a picture. Say, oh, having the houses, if Ken has an asset, and the interviewer is actually smart to have asked, say, but if you sell them, won't you make money? No, say I would. So that alone should tell you, say the house and the building and the land is an asset.
Yeah.
Because Ken sold over 277 houses. Let's say hypothetically selling each house, okay, for like 500,000 cedis. Automatically, 200 houses. Calculation. Okay. I just want you to know exactly how the kind of money Ken has. Ken has also over 220 houses. So let's do it like 220. Let's say he sells the property one for 500,000. Ken has 110 million Ghana cedis sitting right now with me in cash.
Okay.
Now in businesses,
they say
exactly. Now in businesses, the profits will come maybe a net 10,000, a 30,000. These basic things, a year was what you
okay.
Say, ain't me band the boom, sir. And these businesses, they be waiting messy. Products, production can halt, you can be affected by Ukraine, Russia, and a whole lot of things. But then in physical cash, say you share all the as in 500,000 CDs, I'm sure say some of Ken, and yes, some the houses, more than if the houses are in perfect condition at very prime locations. Now turn back 1 million because a quarter plot crowd with a building duplex 2.5 million Ghana cedis. Okay, in the end, is or turn one building for 1 million Ghana cedis. You multiply it by 220. Ken has 220 million cedis cash right now. That is an asset. Me says cannot.
Right.
Me
on that, but utie in summer even recently Paula Domotre Nikki say about I see on presenting 2 landed properties. And no, can't say only be. But a koba says so onya surety wo baby e de be shem. And in case says that because say we busi ni bi enya asem ana wo enya asem a. Don't you think that to meet bill condition or nsase wo nan it is a landed property. You can use it in terms of emergency.
Exactly. But you see, my thing has to do with it. Because this thing will fly on TikTok and people think that building a house or owning a house is no good.
Yeah.
It is good. What I say. But Ken, the part I know can say he actually hinged all his successes on houses. Okay. Because now we are Ghana is heading towards a real estate bubble.
Sure.
My example. Oko East Legon, Cantonments, Nispintesa, apartment, be brand new ones. Okay, but and yet the work and comfortable corner, the air the converting to Airbnb. If you look booking on the girlfriend, spending sometimes
a month or 2 months, short stay.
Exactly, but renting itself,
or probably
back pen and for rent. Why?
Because buying of the property
and not quite difficult. But renting is because Ghana, how much is our salary? You are going to rent a property for $2,000-4,000. Goes on GGNC a month. Into go be and competition is stiff.
Yeah.
What I say. So having the property there and since over renting out daily, we are heading towards a real estate bubble.
Yeah.
Every if you are just we need them, we see
yeah.
And very soon, when there's more, there's if anything, when the product is more, and I say the demand is actually.
When the product is more, probably the demand will just go less because the doors will come.
The demand, yes. So when the product is small, the demand will go less, and when the demand goes less, what will happen is that those who have the property will start to say, okay, me what dying. You see, I say your doors. What I say, it me reduce it. So I reduce mine from $4,000 to $2,000.
Okay.
Also, be reduce it. So before I realize, they will collapse. It's a real estate bubble. No?
But I think in other sense, say who find yourself a situation being say real estate property be na the other. But I think you should just look at your target audience and your target market. Say Ghana has says who is our question be say how many of us earn enough say able to media to sa property ni krampo bi enti ube check your target market and won say bia people in the diaspora omo pese omo ba be stay in Ghana and I say in Africa for a long time no should be in comfort as say we then who focus on enye Ghana for nkwa and 2 years sana probably business there definitely no e be enena wunya hu mfaso but ochine bi no who knows somebody will come and buy that property and it is not a waste. Media will stand on that to say that it is never a waste. Yeah.
In this, on only case it's kind of yanko so it be a business and it makes sense. What I said, but then open a safe haven for capital. I think it's 2 things: either property and asset gold.
Okay.
These are the things it doesn't devalue. Maybe 10,000 CDCC and now they got to them in the next 3-4 years. So that's it. Years ago, you could take 30,000 and buy a Toyota Fit. Now, Toyota Fit is 140,000. So it tells the money itself when it's down, it's not doing anything. It devalues. Yeah. Meanwhile, you go now, the mawa, and can get 30,000 CDs and a bit more 100,000 or 200,000. So these are some of the things we need to actually tell people. Ken said it, but I think I can also elaborate more. Right. We give people more updates as we give you more updates on this. Yeah.